Hey, so I'm sure most of you have heard of either Coachella Fest, Stagecoach, even the BNP Paribas Open, which, is tennis. But what do all these places have in common? Well, they take place here in the Coachella Valley. Come join me on a little adventure while I give you a glimpse of where and what is the Coachella Valley, next on JoJo's Spots. Welcome back to JoJo's Spots. In this video, we're going to be talking about, you guessed it, the Coachella Valley. Home of many, but I also call it home. So let's talk about the Coachella Valley. It's a 45-mile stretch across the desert floor, surrounded by beautiful mountains and gorgeous landscape. Located about 100 miles east of Los Angeles and about 110 miles north of the Mexican border, it's no surprise that a lot of people love to come here. And they come here for many reasons. To vacation, weekend getaway, and we have over 120 golf courses here in the valley alone. Also, tons of local restaurants, hotels, and more. But some of these people that actually come visit the desert end up actually staying to live. The valley's population has quadrupled since the 90s. Currently, there's approximately 460,000 residents living here in the Coachella Valley, and that number is expected to double by 2035. The valley definitely continues to grow year by year. So what does that mean for us locals here? Well, usually means there's more homes being built, which means more businesses, which means more work opportunities. But it also means more expensive things. And well, more money needed to live here. Yeah, things aren't quite pricier as they are in other areas of California, but let me put it this way. The average for a new home here in the Coachella Valley is about $670,000. Now, of course, it depends on where in the valley you want to live at. Homes in Palm Springs start anywhere from $750,000 and depends where in Palm Springs. You might want to avoid some of those areas. Go over that in another video. And if you go all the way down closer to Coachella area, some of those homes are starting at $500,000. And with the median household income being a little over $30K a year, it's become a little bit more difficult for us to purchase those kind of homes. So a lot of non-locals and investors have actually been the ones snatching up these new homes being built here. Overall, the valley continues to grow and we've kind of benefited from it. Now, let's talk about some of these towns that are in our Coachella Valley. Let's start from the top. Palm Springs. It's actually been our trademark city representing the valley for years. It's understandable though, as Palm Springs has been somewhat the start of the valley, with the Agua Caliente Band of Cahuilla Indians living in the area more than 2,000 years ago. And in 1800, the government finally landmarked the area and named it, which we all know now as Palm Springs. Since then, Palm Springs has been the home of many people. Some you may know: Elvis, Frank Sinatra, Leonardo DiCaprio, even the Kardashians. But actually, some of those names that I mentioned don't really just live in the city of Palm Springs. Some are actually in Rancho Mirage, La Quinta. Those are just some of the towns that are actually in between the Palm Springs and Coachella area. Let me introduce you to some of those towns, as they actually are a great part of our Coachella Valley. Let's start from the very top. And you may think Palm Springs, but actually we have a higher desert, which consists of towns called Yucca Valley, Joshua Tree, and 29 Palms. Coming back down, we have Palm Springs, and on the other side of Palm Springs, we have a small town also called Desert Hot Springs. If we make our way back down to Palm Canyon Drive, next we have Cathedral City, Rancho Mirage, Palm Desert, which has a subtown next to it called Bermuda Dunes. Then there's Indian Wells, La Quinta, which also has its own little area called The Cove, Indio, Coachella, Thermal, and Mecca. At this point, if you go past Mecca, you've reached the Salton Sea, which is a huge body of water near the valley. Once was a good tourist spot back in the 50s and 60s. By the 90s, they considered it too toxic to swim in. Sad, because I don't know about you guys, but it would have been nice to have a beach around the valley. Well, I guess there's Lake Cahuilla, but can't swim in that either. I guess we just have to stick with pools. Anyways, these towns that I just mentioned to you, I'm going to be doing a video on each town separately, on where to eat, where to stay, and what to do. So keep on the lookout for those. But All these towns run through what we call here Highway 111, which starts shortly before Palm Springs off of the 10 freeway and goes all the way down farther than the valley. I mean, way farther. So now, what makes this valley so special? If I haven't convinced you yet that this valley has so much to offer by now, then you gotta come see for yourself. This valley is surrounded once again by beautiful mountains and gorgeous landscape. We have what I feel not a lot of places have to offer, which is a sense of calmness, but mixed in with a little bit of crazy. And for those not from here, you definitely want to come check us out. From the nightlife in downtown Palm Springs, to the hiking trails in Palm Desert, and to the local food spots you don't want to miss. And did I mention we had casinos? Yeah, that's for another video. Overall, the Coachella Valley is an amazing place, and personally, it's where I call home. A lot of people underestimate the valley sometimes, and you know, it's understandable. We're a desert. As for me, I share this place with loved ones, and there's no greater feeling than that. And the next time you're in the valley, don't hesitate to explore. We have a lot to offer here. Hopefully, one of my soon to come videos will help you out. All right, Jojo, take us out. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Continue to follow me on this adventure as I try my best to inform you all about the Coachella Valley and what these towns have to offer. I do have tons of videos coming soon, so if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, like this video, and hey, share with some family and friends, or share with someone who wants a little bit more insight about the Coachella Valley. Also, follow me on Instagram. The link will be in the description below. As always, let me know what spot you got. Comment down below, let me know which town do you want to hear about first. Alright guys, till next time.
You do, follow you blindly, I'll be your fool. Where do you go to? Where do you go? Where do you go to?